How's it going, everyone? My name is DeQuan Rose. I am a sneakerhead and stand-up comedian, and I am a Sneaker Essentials graduate, which is I'm super excited about. So, before I get started, the great folks at Sneaker Essentials gave us a little questionnaire to give to you guys, just so I can give you a little insight of what the program is about and why you should join Sneaker Essentials if you're interested. But let me give you a little backstory of myself before I get started. So, I've been passionate about sneakers since 2004. My passion for sneakers started based on me being slightly depressed in middle school. So for me to get over my depression, I just took it upon myself to just study beyond study everything about sneakers that I could possibly could. And I also suffer from sickle cell anemia, which also gave me an opportunity to visit Nike campus in 2007 through the great folks at Make-A-Wish, where I met the most down-to-earth man ever named Howard White. He's VP of Jordan brand, greatest guy ever. I met Tinker, I met Leo Chang, I met Jason Petrie, all the top designers at Nike. I definitely met that day. It was the most exciting experience of my life. And from that day, I finally figured out what I wanted to do in college, which was be in the sneaker industry any way possible. But when I went to my college tour, I was told that sneaker design was only 20% of the industry. So I said, fuck it, let me get the other 80% out the way first. That way I can come back and learn design later, because you can't really lose your ability to draw. But while in college, I didn't get the experience where I thought I was going to get, where I learned very detailed things about sneakers. I learned about footwear, but nothing related to sneakers at all. I was even like outcast and ostracized over my passion for sneakers. It was so crazy. Like, anytime I had a fashion project, I definitely did it on sneakers or some type of athletic footwear or apparel, because that's what I knew, that's what I loved, that's what I was passionate about. So therefore, I'm going to do it all the time. And a lot of professors didn't like that, because everyone else is all about these high-end brands I didn't care about. So I felt left out for a little bit. Then when I graduated in 2012, I didn't get any internship possibilities. It has led to just a lot of missed opportunities, to the point where I didn't get an internship at Rockaware. I didn't get an internship with Ewing Athletics. I missed out an internship with WWE. There were just so many things that kept happening snowballing. So 7 years later, I'm on Instagram scrolling around, and I see this advertisement for Sneaker Essentials. I didn't pay any mind at first, but as soon as I went back to it and kept seeing it, I clicked on it, and I saw that it was everything I wanted to learn in college. And that's exactly what this program did for me. Helped me learn every single last thing I wanted to learn in college that I didn't. And this has prepared me for a great opportunities in the industry I've been in love with since I can't remember. So, hope you enjoy the questions. I will get back to you guys later. The first question on here is, how did you know Sneaker Essentials was right for you when I applied? Honestly, I was just taking a chance at trying something new, simply because everything else I did didn't work out. So I figured, hey, it's a new opportunity for me to learn something new. And then there was the advertisement was interesting enough. The guy just caught my attention. As soon as he says, are you a sneakerhead? Do you know a friend who loves sneakers? If not, take the chance. Pretty much all the advertisement really drew me into the program. Question number 2 is, what is your biggest takeaway from the program? Do I feel confident, motivated, and or empowered? In which ways? The biggest takeaway from the program, I feel, is that it's super specific. The biggest takeaway from that, if you don't learn anything from this, something is wrong. All the coursework, all the videos you watch, all the things you're reading are super specific, and you can absorb the content really easy. So And if you're really passionate for shoes already, it just makes your knowledge and passion for that even stronger and sharper. So in college, that I learned about footwear, but I didn't learn specifically about sneakers like that I'm passionate about. So this program dives deep into those specific areas in great detail. Question 3 is, which assignment, course, or instructor stuck out to you the most and taught you something valuable? I feel when it comes to instructors, all the instructors were dropping gems. So that was the great thing about it. They all seemed willingly and able to give away information that was probably seen as a secret years ago before social media existed. And I would say the assignment that stuck out with me the most is the one where you create your own retail space, because I finally got to put into fruition the idea of a sneaker store idea I've had since 2004 when I was in 9th grade. And it was called The Heist. It's a sneaker store that's pretty much its foundation, and inside is exactly like a bank. You have a regular retail floor with the shoes or in the back wall. You have the ATM machines that are interactive, like the key machines and other interactive machines you see at the current sneaker stores nowadays. And there's a safe that is the big incentive for customers. So pretty much in that safe is where all the exclusive and rare shoes will be held at. But you only gain access to those shoes by being a loyal customer, where you have to have a membership card and you have to scan your handprint or identification like finger or fingerprint to let you in at all times. And you can't let others in into this exclusive incentive without getting in trouble, because it's strictly for those who want the rare stuff, and you have to work towards it. We're not just going to give it away. And the fact that I was able to finally learn how to draw a floor plan was so exciting. Like, just imagine you have this idea in your head and you have to pretty much put it out on a flat 2D surface, and just your mind just goes crazy just thinking about what you can put in this space and how you see it from above as in people walk into it. And that was like literally my favorite part. And every course was my favorite pretty much, like all 6 of them. Like, but I feel probably my favorite one could have been the one where they work on the social aspect of the sneaker industry, how you can become more like popular with a internet following. Because as a comedian, I want to be so many things, but my main goal is to somehow, some way, combine the worlds of comedy and sneakers into one and tell stories that way, if that sounds interesting enough. Question 4 is, what has changed for you since taking Sneaker Essentials? Do you feel prepared or more qualified to pursue your career in sneakers? And to me, I absolutely do. Even though I already had all this gained knowledge from places I've been in the past, like for instance, my experience visiting Nike campus when I met Howard White in 2007, that gave me a hell of a lot of experience. Just being around them for that one day, I soaked up so much. And with Sneaker Essentials, it just made me more driven to follow my dreams and like get to where I want to get. Because I know sometimes when you get to college and you don't get a job, it's been very discouraging for me, knowing that like I was to spend all that time and money in college but didn't get anywhere yet. But this program, I feel, is gonna literally take me to where I want to go eventually if I work hard enough. Question 5 is, what would you say to a friend or fellow sneakerhead about Sneaker Essentials? I would say to a friend or a fellow sneakerhead that like Sneaker Essentials is literally the most in-depth program we can take about the sneaker industry. Yeah, I know there's certain, like, I know at Oregon University you can take a class in sports product management, but Sneaker Essentials gave me the freedom to learn when I wanted to. It did take me 350 days to finish, but that was a decision I made. So if you're extremely passionate and want to finish quicker to try to get your career off the ground faster, be my guest. But I just wanted to feel that gratification of doing something I worked hard all year round. I wanted to click request certificate on my birthday. Like, it's so specific to certain things. Like, if you want to learn how to make shoes, they have the freaking shoe surgeon interviewed on here. Like, everyone knows how popular shoe surgeon is. They show you 3D like walkthroughs of factories. They tell you all the pieces and everything that comes into making a shoe from step one to the last step. It's so freaking specific, and I absolutely love it. Question 6 is, how did the partnership with the Fashion Institute of Technology for Sneaker Essentials affect your choice in taking the course? That's actually the one reason that made me want to take the course, simply for the fact that I was supposed to go to FIT for college, but unfortunately I didn't know they needed a portfolio, and me deciding I want to go there my senior year in college, I couldn't get all that together at once, so I had to settle for this one school who had that major I want to study in. Because if I didn't study fashion marketing and management, I was going to study industrial design to become an actual sneaker designer. But when I went to the tour of the school, I was told that design is only 20% of the industry. So I figured, let me get the bigger slice of the pie first, that can go get the other 20% later. But that's the fact that FIT is affiliated with the program completely is the main reason why I joined it, because I wasn't in the FIT classroom, but at the same time I did finally get my chance to go to FIT like I wanted to in 2008. Question number 7 is, how did the partnership with Complex for me affect my choice of doing the program? To me, Complex is literally the #1 media source for, like, when it comes to anything streetwear, sneakers, and all that. Because I know they're affiliated with SOLECOLLECTOR. I know they're like the same company. And I know that Mark Echo's the owner. I've been a fan of Mark Echo for years. I literally bought his book and read it just to soak up like how he managed his like business and how he became a brand himself. Yeah, that was another good thing. So those two, FIT and Complex together, made one hell of a team, because it definitely was the tipping point of me deciding to definitely take the Sneaker Essentials program, even though I was broke as hell, and it took me like an entire year to pay for it. And to anyone who is on the fence of taking Sneaker Essentials, I guarantee you it'll be an amazing investment. The fact that you're investing something you're passionate in, it'll be worth more than anything, I promise you. The only downside is the price. Like, I had to, like, really, I struggled to pay the amount, but at the end of the day, I knew when I finished paying that $1,000 out of my pocket that I didn't necessarily have, it'll be worth it, because I'm going towards something I'm passionate about, and I've always been passionate about, and I'm not going to stop being passionate about. So whenever you have a dream, just follow it, especially because a lot of times where you are looking for an outlet to be creative, or something's not going your way that you're trying to figure out, something incredible will happen in your life where you find something that's going to lead you to your passion. Like, I just came across those advertisements on Instagram. I didn't pay to mind at first, but as I kept seeing them, I said, let me see what this is about, and I ended up in loving every single part of Sneaker Essentials. Every single part. And you will too. Have a great day, guys. If you guys have any questions for me besides on Facebook, You can hit me up on Instagram at JustDQIT. That's JUST_DQ_IT, and also on Twitter.